right, Shalom. This is Brother Gabar, the Lions Den Camp, located here in Jacksonville, Florida. First and foremost, before I hop into this lesson, I want to give all praises to the Most High in their true Paleo-Hebrew names and in the Paleo-Hebrew tone. So with that, I want to say Ka Halayim, La Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, Ha, Raka, Kodash, Ma'amaf. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS. Double honors to my elder as well, Aharawan, Banyasharala. And Shalom to you brothers and sisters pushing and keeping this truth and faith and sincerity unto the end, man. So as you can see from this clip, it was an Israelite man in Israel, you know what I'm saying? The original home and land of the Salakia. The home and the land of the children of Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, right? But as you can see in this clip, there's an Israelite man, so-called black man in Israel with his wife who, judging by the locals, she either Israeli or Palestinian or, something. She is from that region. And you can see and read all the derogatory captions and words and statements and see the gestures that these people are spewing out towards not only her, but to this Israelite man, call him all types of derogatory, offensive names, man, and point being, it's ultimately the Lord's doing that has made us a proverb and a byword, amongst all people, because, hey, throughout the whole earth, man, wherever a so-called black man goes, man, he gonna face some sort of prejudiceness, and that's ultimately the Lord is doing. But hey, the Lord is what I'm saying, we in that time where the Lord, as we get closer to the end, man, the Lord is about to lift these curses off of our people, man. You know what I'm saying? He about to take those names of reproach, away from our people, man. And when I seen this clip, man, I just thought it was crazy because, like I said earlier, man, Israel, that's what the Lord is going to establish His kingdom on earth, where the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are ruling the whole earth, man. So it's just funny in these times before that happens, man. A so-called black man in Israel getting persecuted and facing prejudiceness and derogatory and hateful remarks and slander, man. But it's just crazy because the Lord is about to flip the script, man. He about to flip the script. He about to turn the table over, man. And it's going to be the complete opposite. And this was the first scripture that came to mind when I seen that clip. This is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 3. I'm going to start at verse 19. It says, "Behold, at that time I will undo all that afflict thee." Right? So the Lord is going to undo all that afflicts us, man. All of those curses written in the book of Deuteronomy 28. Verse 15 to verse 68, all of those curses that the Lord said will befall our people and afflict us wherever we go throughout the earth, man. The Lord said He is going to lift those curses. He's going to lift that affliction up off of our people, man. Right? And one of those curses, one of those afflictions is being called bywords and proverbs, man. Slanderous, derogatory names and words. I ain't going to repeat it on the video. I don't want YouTube to take the video down. But you can clearly see all the bywords and proverbs, their derogatory names and terms that they're using towards this man and his wife, right? But the Lord is about to lift everything that afflicts us, man, all of those curses, and so on and so forth. It says, "And I will save her that halteth, and gather her that was driven out." Right, because the children of Israel was scattered and driven out into the four corners of the earth, man, scattered and mixed and mingled amongst all nations of people on the earth. Again, that's another curse that the Lord said will befall us in the book of Deuteronomy 28, man. Verse 15 through 68. That's one of the curses, that we would be scattered unto all nations, man. All right, but the Lord said He is going to gather us, and man, gather us wherever we have been driven to. The Lord going to gather us. And it says, "And I will get them praise and fame in every land where they have been put to shame." Right? This clip is a prime example, man. Right? This man and his man, they being shamed. That, and you could clearly see that in the video, man. They saying, "Shame on you. She should be shamed. She should be ashamed." Man, yeah, I ain't focus on the woman, you know what I'm saying? Because if she is Israeli, she ain't our people no way. I just more so focus on the angle of the man and the derogatory terms and things they were calling him and how they view him. You know what I'm saying? Israelite, man, God's chosen people, man. Man. a son of God, a son of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. You see how they was treating and talking and speaking to him. But the scriptures say, I will get them praise and fame in every land where they have been put to shame, man. And Israel is where the Lord's kingdom is going to be established, man. Israel is going to be where that hopeful elect and then the nation of Israel, man, are ruling in righteousness. You know what I'm saying? We're about to rule the whole earth. And our base of operations is going to be right in the land of Israel, man. But it's just crazy because right now, and it's all according to the will of the Lord, right now is not set up for us to have that praise and that fame, man, in every land where we have been put to shame. Right, and the primary place we have been put to shame is here in America, man. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans have been put to shame in every kind of way you can think of here in America, man. But also throughout the four corners of the earth. Yep. But the Lord is about to flip that script, man. These same people that's yelling out all these derogatory terms, man. The dude said, if you watch the end of the video, the dude said, "I will shove a pole up your, you know what." A grown man saying that to another grown man for simply being in a city, in a state, in a place. Like, you get what I'm saying? Man, the Lord about to flip the script on these devils and the same ones who was yelling out those derogatory marks and slandering and shaming and so on and so forth. Man, those same ones are going to be the ones praising and worshiping at the feet of the saints, man, that hopeful elect. Realizing these are them who we sometimes had in derision. You know, they're gonna in that day they're gonna realize and see, dang, these was God's chosen people that we was afflicting, that we was yelling derogatory remarks at, that we was shaming, that we was, you know, man. It says, I will get them praise and fame in every land where they have been put to shame, man. So the Lord finna flip the script on these devils, man. The whole earth is gonna see and realize that the children of Israel were and are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Throughout all the earth, every nation on earth is going to see that. Every people is going to see that. Even our people, 2/3 of our people. Because, hey, even our people, man, have become enemies. You know what I'm saying? You try to tell the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American that they are Israelite, man, you know what I'm saying? Hey, even our people that as of late have become enemies, man. You know? So, and my point with that is even our people in that day are going to realize, like, dang, man, we really are the children of Israel. We really are God's chosen people. Everything them brothers was teaching and preaching and trying to tell us, man, they was right. You know, we're going to be justified in our sins when it's all said and done, man. All right, in verse 20 it says, at that time will I bring you again, even in that time that I gather you, for I will make you a name and a praise among all people of the earth, when I turn back your captivity before your eyes, saith the Lord, man. And that's what the Lord is doing, man. Man, we seeing him, you know, with these prophecies playing out in America, you know, slowly but surely falling. Like, this kingdom is falling. That's literally the Lord turning back our captivity, man. You know, bringing us out of this lowly estate. You know, as Esau is falling, the so-called Caucasian race, as they are falling, their kingdom is falling. Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are rising. That's literally the Lord turning back our captivity, man. And with that, he's going to get us a fame and praise amongst all people, amongst all nations, amongst all lands, man. So these same people that, you know, yell out these derogatory marks, man, and not even just to so-called black men and women, but also to the Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Because these devils do the same thing to the rest of our nation, man, the rest of our people. You know, is so. Point being, man, these same nations, these same peoples who look down on us like we ain't nothing, like we the lowest of the low. You know what I'm saying? Man, these same people out of that same mouth that they was throwing insults and shame and derogatory remarks out of that same mouth, man, the Lord is gonna cause them to acknowledge and praise us, man. You know, and that's just a beautiful thing. Seeing this it was upsetting, but then, man, I thought about the description. Is like, hey, let them have their fun, man. Let them do their thing, because the Lord finna flip the script on these people, man. You know, and it ain't gonna be funny. It ain't gonna be fun and games in that day. You know, so hey, man, this is just a clip I seen, and the scripture came to mind. You know, man, the Lord, hey, don't even worry about these devils, man. Don't worry about these heathens. Don't worry about these other nations, man. The Lord finna flip the script. He finna put us back in our rightful place, man. you know, with a praise and fame amongst all people across, across the whole earth, man. You know, we just got to be patient and constantly endure, man, and wait for our turn, man, which is surely coming, you know. And with that, I want to say shalom.